For no reason. It's like just thinking, isn't it?
Do you know what? Shit. Do you know what? That has actually made me stop and think twice.
About
there was a bit of it that made me think when I went into a little reverie. Hold on.
This is just going back through the email.
He found the story very moving. Well, you can't deny that, and also that's his feeling. We can't tell him what to feel and what to think. That's his feeling and thoughts, isn't it?
I think it's okay to relate to some things from a person. You don't have to relate to everything from a person, do you? Like, I think it is okay to be seeing a reflection of what you're dealing with emotionally in what Cameron is portraying that he's dealing with, whether or not we think it's genuine or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you might want to fuck pigs, but you're not a Tory. You know, could get on board. Get on board with that. David Cameron's point of view might be into bestiality.
I guess what we need to know is, does Cameron regret what he said? And my thought on it has always been, well, if he did regret what he said, he should have took down that video before he went in the house. But then being in the house changed him?
Maybe lost the password.
Personally, I found it extremely cynical, the whole thing. But this guy, I'm presuming it's a guy, is moved by it. So I cannot possibly tell you what to think and feel. And as a gay person, I'm not a gay person. I certainly can't. And Gaz can't tell you what to think as a gay person either, because that's your thoughts and feelings, isn't it?
No, but I don't think you should beat yourself up about relating to someone who has some views you don't agree with. Because to be honest with you, I relate to Katie Hopkins. I think she's a hilarious creation of a character.
What?
And she spouts a lot of shit that I don't agree with. But at the same time, I wanted her to win Celebrity Big Brother, you know?
And you're right. Even if some of the idiot general public are believing this and you feel you can relate to it, maybe it is helping some. We were taking the piss. If it just helps one person,
you might be that person.
Maybe you are that. About. Fuck. I mean, this is the person. Shit. I feel bad now that we were taking the piss out of that in a way.
I don't think we've taken the piss. I think we've just analysed what we see Cameron...
Analyse. I know, but we are quite...
as how we see him in the house, and that's what we're here for.
But we are quite black and white, and I think me especially, I am very black and white. And maybe
you're like a dog with a bone. You like Johnson and you stick to it.
I do.
And I've been a bit more blasé. I think Cameron was just being a kid who wanted to get hits on YouTube.
Okay, well, tell me this, it's conflicted. If Cameron wants to come and clear the air on BB on Blast, we will have him round. I'll gladly have him round. And if he actually genuinely wants to come on and clear the air, we would happily have him round. If he wants to bring Lewis, fine. We can make room for him. No, but seriously, if he actually does come out and wholeheartedly apologise, then fine. If not, he can go fuck himself. But however you feel about him coming out, and you can relate to it, and I hope that you can come out in your own time. Don't do anything.
You will.
Don't do it. Don't do anything. Don't rush into anything. Take it in your own time. And
I mean, if you want me to stage manage it, hit me up. I'll be your Lewis F if you want. Conflicted.
Yeah, if you want to talk to Gaz about it, just give him a shout.
Actually, if you do want to, DM me,
just DM him. He's very good, and don't. I hope you've got a supportive family and everything. Oh God, this has gone very serious.
And also conflicted. Let me ask you a question. Are you gay?
But also conflicted. If you haven't got supportive people around you, eventually you will do. You'll find your people, just like we did. So don't worry.
The thing is, what I find is because I don't know if I spoke about it on the podcast. Have I spoken about it? I have. My auntie didn't accept.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But I feel like I've had a relatively easy ride.
Yeah.
And there are some people that find it a lot harder.
Of course.
And sometimes it's very easy to speak when you are speaking from a place of privilege.
Yeah.
When you did have the easy ride.
And we probably...
It's quite often to be like, it'll be fine. You can come out to your family.
Yeah.
Actually can't.
And we probably were being blasé about that earlier when we said about what Joseph said and blah, blah, blah. And it is... He said, it's a lot easier to come out in the UK than it is in other countries. But it's all relative. Because your family, it might not be easy to come out. If you're, Asian and in a very religious family, it's not going to be that easy to come out.
Strictly Christian, it could happen. You could be white.
Yeah, my friend, his family's Muslim. They still think it's just a phase that he's gay. Do you know what I mean? And he is the gayest person you'll ever meet. So it's not that easy, and everything is on a case by case basis. So conflicted, don't you worry. You feel however you want to feel, and BB on Blast supports and loves you. So don't worry. Is that patronising? I don't think it is. I don't mean to be.
No, not at all. I'm just trying to get to like the crux of this. Like, I think just to say what I've said already, really just repeat myself a little bit. Like, it's okay to relate to some parts of some people's story and not others, so don't feel bad about it. And
people are multi-dimensional people. They're sometimes Cameron says things in the house that really make me laugh, and sometimes he supports Lewis, and also, I can relate to him.
Our views are not the only views. There's plenty of people out there that actually agree with you that it's a touching moment. Just because we don't find it moving, it doesn't mean that it's not to other people, or that it shouldn't be to you.
But it's not, though. Anyway, please do DM me or Gaz. I mean, I'm not that much help, but DM Gaz if you need to.
Yeah, I mean, I am someone that has actually come out, and I've been through it, and I've had family that have not been okay with it, and family that have been okay with it. But I can guarantee you that all of your friends will be absolutely fine with it, because they probably already know already.
And if they're not, then they're not your friends.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. There we were, all flagging and all grumpy, and now we're doing like social work. Yeah. I felt like I really had to give that consideration and think about it sensibly, so thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Well, Joseph's here now to lower the tone.
Of course,
That's Joseph from Las Vegas.
Go on, do the impression.
Game playing.
Conflicted, cover your ears.
Hey guys and Lims, it's Joseph.
I thought Joseph got the ump and he'd stopped emailing him, so I'm glad he's back.
I think he might have done. I loved your guys' insight on the conversation of playing the game equals being fake equals deserve to not win the show. If it's interesting how such a show like BB has evolved from becoming a legit social experiment to now, in some countries, I think, a complete gameplay / strategy based show. I don't know if you guys know how the first BBS series was, but I've read that from the start, the housemates are already playing up to the cameras, trying to please the public so they didn't get evicted. In a sense, they were all nasty Nick.
Okay.
Have you watched it? Chicken George first series?
No, I didn't watch it.
Lastly, Cameron coming out. I've been in your shoes, Lindsay, where I voice an opinion of something I believe is gameplay, but get bashed about it on Twitter.
Yeah, I know how you feel, Joseph.
BB Philippines.
Token BB Philippines mention.
I find it's officially Pinoy Big Brother. Love showmances, and there was this one showmance that I knew was fake, particularly on the guy's part. He entered the house a couple of weeks late, and had been watching the show. During that time, one of their female housemates were heavily featured because she was funny, so she got more airtime.
Good.
So when the guy entered the house, also, were they like 12 in this series or what? They actually put children in the Philippines, and I don't agree with it. So when the guy entered the house, later on, he attached himself to her. They did star in one show together, but literally right after when the show finished, their love team / relationship as a couple ended, and I felt so good being justified that from the beginning the guy was just playing her from the start. Can't wait to listen to the pod. Joseph from Las Vegas.
Thanks, Joseph, for your always relevant BB Philippines information.
Joseph, when will you learn? We don't care about the fucking Philippines, Big Brother.
But we love you, Joseph. Joseph, I've got Mario Party. Also, Joseph, you've now got me doing a fucking Sister Speak Walking Dead podcast, so thanks for that.
I think that Rennie sorted me right out.
I told you, Rennie's a good one.
Amazing.
Yeah,
probably a placebo. Melissa Bot, BBUK Week 4 feedback.
Oh, she's on the shit list.
She's right.
How
on
long
the
is
shit
it?
list.
Keep it.
For
you've got to be.
sake.
Oh, it's me from Survivor again. That's too long. Tell her it's too long.
Well, that's only part 1 of it as well.
Look, give it to me.
There's a YouTube link underneath. What's that? Spain? Big Brother Spain?
Oh, fuck that. Oh, it's BB like, Gaz, this is too long.
You just scan it and see if
no, because I'm pissed off with her for upsetting you. I am.
Oh, God, I'm burping still.
It's okay.
Can you have Prosecco on top of Rennie?
I do look cute. Yeah, have it. I do look cute on Survivor. I think we should just not read it out. Oh, sorry, I've lost your place.
Why?
As a punishment.
Let's just...
You got to crack down. What do you think?
Let's talk about what they should do in the game.
All right. Well, if it's relevant,
we'll read it quickly. I'm giving her pass to the final, should I?
She's supposed to be on a warning.
Formal and final warning.
Melissa, Tell me you've learnt your lesson. Do me a nice.
Anyway, I can't
do
be
me
asked,
do me a nice mashup.
I can't be asked all the human robot.
No, fuck that.
Fuck that. So anyway, she has another comp suggestion. She or he, we don't know what the personal pronouns of
It's
Melissa
a
Bot really
robot.
are. BBUK should import the POV comp where you have to sacrifice stuff and take punishments. The How Bad Do You Want It competition, for example.
We've done that before. Remember when they made Shabby burn her hat?
Shabby? Did they make her burn her hat?
Yeah, and she walked
Remember
out.
They pretended that they burnt Stuart's.
Yeah, I do remember that too. Both sprung to mind. Shabby walked out after they burnt her hat.
Oh, Shabby Kajagoogoo.
Yeah, she's annoying.
For instance, taking cold showers, wear a costume, survive on basic rations, give
Yeah.
up your
Shave
nomination
the head.
vote, automatic nomination the following week, giving up X amount of coins, prize fund deduction. God, there's too many suggestions. Most importantly, head shaving. This would be the ultimate test for housemates. Who's there for the money and who's there for their egos? Remember the times when BB Can 1 Gary had to wear a prisoner shirt?
I don't remember
Me
that.
neither. Eat slop and take cold showers to win the veto. I don't remember that.
I don't either.
BB Can 4 Jared lost $100,000 because he refused to shave his head.
Oh,
Jared, second mention for
$100,000. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? $100,000. Did he? I ain't got $100,000. I've realised I've not been holding the mic towards you.
That's great TV. Let's present Lewis a hair clipper when he's nominated again.
Fuck off, Melissa Bot.
I've already tweeted the suggestion to Trevor Boris. Let's go. Hussain doesn't bother me. He can
Why is
challenge.
everyone trying to shave Lewis's head? It's fucking me off.
Hussain doesn't bother me. He can challenge Cameron and Lewis. Isabella to win. Also, I've only tweeted Captain Jack once. I don't even follow him. He follows me. If he's that much younger, does that mean Captain Jack is only 15? Anyway, I'm terrible at guessing age.
Oh, she's trying to flatter me, Melissa Bot.
She's also
Why
just,
don't you follow him? Follow him. He'd like it.
she's also just spoilerised the result of Australian Survivor
That's
for me.
okay.
I'm not watching
You ain't
it.
going to watch that.
I'd like to.
Don't read it out for people, though, just in case they've not seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we won't.
Yeah, we don't have to spoilise it for other people. I don't care. I'm not watching any Survivors ever.
Jonathan Clark. BBUK.
I like Jonathan Clark. Is he on the A3?
Angry hot takes.
Ooh.
He is. Hi, it's A303. Jonathan. Time for a triggering email.
Oh.
Maybe a bit lengthy.
Oh, God. How long is it?
Fuck me, it's the longest email I've ever seen.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
But do indulge me on this one. I'll keep it short next week. All right, deal.
We ain't got no obligation.
We might not
here.
have a next week. We might cancel Big Brother tomorrow. You guys appreciate listeners who have different views on housemates than
No,
you.
we do not.
Well, I'm your guy.
Oh, here we go. Anti-Lewis propaganda.
I'm not a Lewis fan, but please
Oh.
respect and listen to my views first.
What should I? It's my fucking podcast.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Jonathan, I'm going to argue with you the whole way through this email.
Underlined and in italics, Lewis is the biggest hypocrite. One,
I'm a hypocrite.
he claims to be fed up in the DR, yet goes ahead and wins the veto 10 minutes later. What does he want then? No, he got a second wind. He got a boost, didn't he?
He was just playing. He was just actressing.
Two, he's upset about others being two-faced and slagging him off, yet he does the same in the DR every day.
True. Agreed.
If you're upset about the smack talks, then don't be the person who also talks trash in the DR.
Yeah, just be happy house. That's much better.
We all talk about other people. It does not become an issue of fakeness until he makes it one. That's why you should never complain about people's gossip on Big Brother. Why is everyone so obsessed with the idea of being real, upfront, and in your face? It's my biggest...
Say it to my face, Jonathan Clark. Oh, he is.
my biggest pet peeve in life. Life will be so difficult if everything is loud and open. Yeah, let's bottle up our emotions and we'll all eventually just either kill someone or ourselves.
Let's have it loud and open.
Louder, louder, louder! You talk about... Huh?
What's he saying?
You talk about people in your workplace and personal lives on this podcast a lot. Did that make you two-faced? Hell no. It's called manners.
What? What's that mean?
We never talk badly about people in their personal lives,
What's
do we?
that mean?
You're saying that we're going around podcasting about people in our lives they don't know about.
Oh, we don't say it to their face? Yeah, because we don't want to get the sack. Stupid.
3. Lewis fans online are more draining than Lewis himself.
That's true.
They're hypocritical.
Oh, no! Lewis' enemies are more draining.
They're hypocritical babies. Leave Bao Bao out of this.
I don't want to
Who
read this
thinks
out.
his piss smells good.
Yeah, I would drink his piss. I would.
Making excuses for his misbehaviour. No, but we don't.
Good.
We acknowledge
I
his
don't
misbehaviour.
care. I don't care about his behaviour. He's a good housemate.
When Lewis is being nasty and rude, it's entertaining and TV gold. When someone else is doing the same, they're attention seeking and begging for votes.
Yeah, because